Imagine you are sailing across a vast, dark ocean. For thousands of miles, there is nothing but waves. But then, you reach a spot where the water stops moving. No fish, no birds, no wind, just a 1,000-mile stretch of nothing. In the world of astronomy, this isn't a metaphor. It is a reality, and it's called the Boötes Void. Most of the universe is organized like a cosmic web. Galaxies are strung together like glowing pearls on a string. But 700 million light-years away from Earth, there is a hole in reality. A spherical graveyard of space 330 million light-years across. To put that in perspective, if the Milky Way were a grain of sand, this void would be the size of an empty stadium. By all laws of physics, a space this big should contain at least 10,000 galaxies. We've found 60. Why is it so empty? Is it a natural mistake of the Big Bang? Or is something out there actively erasing the stars? Astronomer Robert Kirshner discovered this great nothing in 1981. At first, scientists thought their equipment was broken. They couldn't wrap their heads around the scale. If you were standing in the center of the Boötes Void, you would be in the loneliest place in existence. If the Milky Way were in the center of this void, we wouldn't have known other galaxies existed until the 1960s. We would look out into the night sky and see nothing but absolute terrifying blackness. No stars, no nebulae, just us. This brings us to the uniformity problem. The Big Bang was supposed to spread matter relatively evenly. Gravity then pulls that matter together into clumps. But the Boötes Void is too clean. It's as if someone took a cosmic vacuum cleaner and sucked the matter out. There are three main theories as to why this void exists. The first is scientific. The second is structural. And the third is why you might not sleep tonight. Think of the universe as a pile of soap suds. The galaxies live on the thin films of the bubbles, while the inside of the bubbles are empty. Scientists suggest that several smaller voids drifted together and merged, like bubbles in a sink. But for a bubble this big to form, it would require the universe to be much older than we think it is. The math doesn't add up. Perhaps the galaxies aren't missing. Perhaps they are being pulled away. Something on the other side of the void, something with the mass of a quadrillion suns, might be tugging every galaxy toward it, leaving a wake of emptiness behind. This is the theory that keeps futurists awake. In the 1960s, Nikolai Kardashev proposed that a truly advanced civilization would need so much energy that they would build Dyson Spheres, massive shells around stars to capture 100% of their power. If a civilization became advanced enough to travel between stars, they would begin colonizing every star in their path, encasing them in shells. To an outside observer, that star would effectively vanish. Is the Boötes Void not an empty space, but a conquered space? Are we looking at an empire that has expanded across 300 million light-years, hiding their stars behind shells to fuel a machine we can't even imagine? Is the nothingness actually a sign of the most something in the universe? Whether it's a glitch in the Big Bang or a galactic empire, the Boötes Void reminds us how fragile our place in the universe is. We live in a crowded, bright corner of the cosmos. We have neighbors. We have light. But out there, in the great nothing, the laws of physics seem to whisper a different story. It tells us that space is not just a place for stars to live. It is a place where things can be lost. As our telescopes get better, we are looking deeper into the Boötes Void. We are finding those few, lonely galaxies scattered inside. They are distorted, stretched, and isolated. They are the lost ones. And as we study them, we have to ask ourselves, are they the lucky ones who escaped? Or are they the last remnants of something that was destroyed? The universe is 95% dark matter and dark energy. We are only just beginning to see the 5% that glows. The Boötes Void is a reminder that the most important parts of our reality might be the parts where we see nothing at all. If you could travel to the center of the void, would you go? Or is the light of the Milky Way the only thing keeping the existential dread at bay? Let me know your theories in the comments. Is it an alien empire or just a cosmic coincidence? If you enjoyed this journey into the dark, hit the like button and subscribe. We're traveling to the edge of the multiverse in our next video, and you don't want to be left behind. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up while you still can.